Believe it or not, these two tiny bags of food have over 750 calories. And in today's video, I wanted to discuss exactly what ultralight food I'm bringing with me on a week-long adventure I'm taking through the 100-mile wilderness of Maine. Now, I had 3 parameters when I was choosing my food. Number 1 is I wanted it to be calorically dense. I was shooting for 150 calories per ounce for an entire day's worth of food. Number 2 is I wanted low to no prep meals. I didn't want to spend a ton of time cooking in the backcountry. And then number 3, I wanted foods that I really loved because I'll be eating the same thing every single day, and I didn't want to fall victim to the dreaded food fatigue that you often hear about. So I've organized these foods into meals. We have breakfast, first snack, lunch, second snack, and then dinner. And by the way, guys, 99% of what I'm showing you, you can purchase at a grocery store. So we'll get started with what I am calling breakfast, which is what is in my hand right now, and you'll see 2 different bags here. In the first bag, we have 1 cup of Nature's Path dark chocolate and peanut butter granola. And then in that, I added a ½ ounce of bare coconut chips, which are sweetened with sugar for a little more calories. And then in the second bag, I have 1/3 cup dried non-fat milk. So this equals 5.5 ounces for a total of 765 calories. The caloric density for this meal is 138 calories per ounce. And that is a little lower than I wanted, and what's really getting me is the non-fat milk. And I'm carrying non-fat milk because I have a ton of non-fat milk on hand. I actually get it for free and I don't want it to go to waste. So instead of throwing it out, I will use it. But if I was to use whole powdered milk, I'd be well over 150 calories per ounce. And next we have what I'm calling my first snack, and this is what I'm carrying. So we have 2 Nature Valley wafer bars. Both of these come in at 2.5 ounces for a total of 400 calories. My average caloric density here is 157 calories per ounce. And I love these because they're super easy to eat. I can eat them while I'm on the move, put them in my hip belt pocket and eat them while I'm hiking. And they come in a variety of flavors as well. And every flavor is the same caloric density. Every bar is 200 calories, so I can switch the flavors up if I really wanted to. These are awesome, they're delicious. Check these out. I love these things. These are a staple for me whenever I go backpack. And next we have lunch, which is this. So for lunch, I'm carrying 6 Keebler Sandies with pecans. Those are just cookies basically. And then 4 Duke's smoked shorty sausages. Now this comes in at 5.1 ounces, 770 calories for a total caloric density of 151 calories per ounce. And just like almost everything else I've shown you, you can just eat these on the move, or you can stop for a dedicated lunch if you wanted to. Or if you wanted to have this as a snack and then the wafer bars as lunch, you can do that as well. There's no particular order you need to eat this stuff in. This is just how I'm showing it to you. And then for my second snack, so what's between lunch and dinner, obviously, we are talking this. So I'm carrying 2 honey stinger waffles. And then you'll see the sausages make an appearance again. 4 Duke's smoked shorty sausages. This comes in at 3.9 ounces, 560 calories for a total caloric density of 144 calories per ounce. The reason why you're seeing the sausages is because when you eat carbs, you really want to have some protein with those carbs. That actually helps fuel you better when you combine the two. And ideally, you want a 4-to-1 carb to protein ratio. Now this is more 2-to-1, but I'm still within that optimal window, so to say. I'm still within that acceptable window. And again, I can eat these on the move if I wanted to, just very, very convenient foods. And then for dinner, this is the only thing I'll eat consistently at the same time every single day, basically. It's something I usually don't carry, especially in the summertime. And the vast majority of these are very low in caloric density, but I was doing some research and I stumbled across this. So this is Pinnacle Foods cheddar biscuits and herbed sausage gravy. So biscuits and gravy, basically. I've had biscuits and gravy from Mountain House, Peak Refuel. They're amazing. I love biscuits and gravy. But the awesome thing about this particular meal is this comes in at 800 calories, 4.7 ounces for an average caloric density of 170 calories per ounce, which is phenomenal. And to cook this, I'll be using my Fuel Tab Esbit stove and my 550 Tokes pot and a windscreen, and that comes in at about 4.8 ounces for that cooking kit. Now, if you haven't noticed, which maybe you have, basically no vegetables in any of these meals. So because of that, I will be drinking a shot of mixed greens every single day. That's just my attempt to get some veggies in me. The reason why you don't see a lot of veggies here is because they're not calorically dense. And in fact, the only thing that is really calorically dense is fats. So a lot of this is very fat heavy. Not concerned about it for a week, but if you want calorically dense food, there's really no getting around it. You need to eat fats. Now I have some totals here as far as like weight, my overall caloric density and all that stuff. So just bear with me here. So every single day I'm carrying 21.7 ounces of food, which is roughly about 3,300 calories per day. My average caloric density is 152 calories per ounce, which is awesome. I wanted to be at 150, I'm at 152. I'm super happy with that. And when you add that over 7 days, I'm carrying a total of 9.5 pounds of food for 7 days, which again is phenomenal. And that's it, guys. That's my video. It's a short one today, but hold on, don't go anywhere. If you're interested in seeing what I'm carrying for gear, my specific gear loadout for this trip, bear with me, I'm almost done with it. I got a few more pieces to put together, but when I do, I'll put that video in the description. I'll link it up here. Check it out. Thank you for watching. Give this a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next time.